Hello, okay, I've got it working. Hello, everybody. Hello, I'm panicking for a second because my microphone wasn't working. But hello, everybody. Penny is here. You're alien from the post-apocalypse. I've forgotten my intro. I do D&D, I do plushie making, sometimes we do art, and sometimes we do games over here. And there's a whole heck of a lot of stuff. A whole heck of a lot of stuff that happens over here. Like all this interference, where did it come from? There we go. Now I can see you guys a little bit easier. How's everybody doing today? Hello, Stacy. Hello, Mark. Hi, Simpanzi. And hello, Ramiro. How are you doing? Speaking of scuff, oh no. Oh no, what do you mean speaking of scuff? Music's a little loud? Okay. Let me turn it way down. Way down. Alright, is that better? I might be a bit soft. Because I am slightly further away from the mic today. I've rearranged things so that we can art a little bit. Hello, it's Tene. Tene's here for all you guys. I haven't seen you Chimpanzee in so long. I haven't seen Rise in so long, but she's finally, I'm gonna dox her a bit, she's finally replied to my messages. I've sent one message and she is fine. I've sent one message on Wednesday and then she replied on Friday. Now, Ramiro, you're so sweet. Also, thank you so much for the comment on the video. It was really funny. Hello, Dark Phoenix. Welcome to the bunker. Feel free to chat, feel free to lurk, but overall, feel free to just have a good time. I'm gonna sit here and I'm gonna sip on. I don't have water today. I have a little packet drink full of soy milk because real milk will kill me. It's not bad. I like soy milk out of necessity. I used to really like real milk, but then halfway through in my life, my body decided you're not able to handle real milk anymore. You can't handle real milk. You can't eat cheese? Yeah, not really. Fun fact though, apparently a lot of processed cheese, like fancy food cheese, it doesn't have as much dairy as cheap cheese. So I can eat certain cheeses, but only if they're really fancy. I'm choking. Even soy milk has turned against me. You see, even talking about cheese, it hurts my body. I can't even talk about cheese without my body trying to kill itself. But yeah, I can eat fanciful cheeses who has had a lot of the dairy processed out of them. Cheap cheeses, not so much, but in recent years, it has been getting a little bit better. I'll let you in on a little secret about lactose intolerant people. It's a lot of us, I've found out, is that unless it's really serious, most of the time, we just eat. We just power through. That's what Space is correct. We just power through the pain. If I ever have to go to like a party and they're serving pizza or if somebody's getting ice cream, what I do is I ask myself, do you have time to be sick today? If I don't have any important events, if I don't have anything going on, if I'm just gonna be at home the rest of the day, then I will enjoy to the fullest of my ability. But if I got a place to be, then I won't, because I will likely be sick the entire day. My tummy will hurt the entire day. But like I said, I think it's been getting a little bit better. I haven't had as much tummy trouble from eating dairy as of recently. So maybe my intolerance is starting to become a tolerance again. But I think full-on milk will still, it will end the stream right now, basically, if I had drank full-on milk. The poor cheese kills me. Have you ever tried almond milk? I love it because it's a low calorie option. Hope it does get better for you. Thank you, Ramiro. I have tried almond milk, and I have to say, first of all, almond milk not for everybody. There is a particular taste to it. For me, it depends on my mood, because almond milk has such a strong almondy flavor to it. I only take it when I feel like I'm in the mood for it. If I'm not in the mood for it, sometimes it becomes overwhelming to me. And I don't want to drink it because of how strong the taste is. It's like goat's milk, which I have tasted. Uh Sometimes you are in the mood for goat's milk, other times it's just too strong, you don't really wanna drink it as much. How many of you besides Spacey is also lactose intolerant? Or did you drink almond milk just because you like it, Ramiro? You don't have to be lactose intolerant to like almond milk. Almond. I've heard it pronounced both ways. I don't like soy or almond milk. Thankfully stores near me carry Fairlife, which is lactose removed milk. Oh, that's good. I tell you though, Spacey, there is the one milk that is definitely gonna kill you, but it tastes so sweet when it kills you. Is this Japanese brand? I'm not sponsored. I'm not sponsored by milk. I wish they would sponsor me, but perhaps having a lactose intolerant VTuber sponsor your milk company is not the best marketing move. No, wait, no, it is, because I love it so much. I'll drink it even though it will cause me pain. What's the tagline? This milk is so good, I'm willing to suffer for it. But there's this Japanese brand called Meiji, Meiji, who also make things like biscuits and I think, yeah, biscuits and milk is where they're at. But they have this milk, and they market it as regular milk. You know, just the fact that it's imported from Japan and stuff. But it tastes so good. I don't know if it's full cream or full fat or whatever you call it, but when you drink it, it's like drinking milk from a fairy's pond. Does that make sense? It's so light and refreshing, and there's a certain sweetness. It's like almost sparkling in a sense without actually being fizzy, and it's so good. I love it so much, and I haven't had it in years because it will kill me. Oh, there's also a milk soda. There's Calpis from Korea, which surprisingly I think I'm okay to drink. I have had tummy issues when I've drank it, but it's not so bad. And it's fizzy milk basically. It's fizzy milk soda. I don't know if it's real milk inside, but it's also super good. It's so unfair that things that taste this good kill you. When you say fairy pond, I still think of the thick fairies from the Legend of... I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised if the fairies from Legends of Zelda, Legends, I can't remember, if they bathed in Meiji milk, because it feels like it would be good for your skin. I'm gonna sip on my soy and pretend it's Meiji. But it's just so nice. It's probably not as good as I remember it because it's been a couple of years since I've had it. But if you can get that brand of milk and you can drink it, you will know what I mean. They're not like other milks. They're so much lighter and so much more full of potential. VTuber talks about milk for 3 hours straight. Oh. How do I segue from milk into desks? Give me how would you transition smoothly from talking about milk to talking about desks? Milk comes from cows who eat grass, and grass is a plant, and trees are plants, and sometimes you take trees and you chop them down and you turn them into desks. Anyway, speaking of that, the desk situation. Did you ever spill milk? Oh, that would have been so much better. Thank you, Mark. I have never spilled milk on my desk though, because I don't really drink milk that often because of said issues. But that would have been a good transition. I don't drink Meiji Ben, but I love their chocolate bars and the chocolate covered almonds. I usually pass by the dairy out at Sane. Yeah, Meiji has made a lot of really nice things. But they have never made desks. Speaking of desks, Freaky's not here today. But if Freaky were here, I would want to give them the biggest thanks. Spacey, could you please shout out Freaky, Freak of the Earth, because this is on me. They have gifted me a desk. They have gifted me a desk on my throne, and I feel bad because I didn't realize for a whole week. I swear I have the notification set up, and if I could, I would donate to myself just to see. Oh wait, no, I could turn this into a little ploy. Somebody donate to the throne so that I can see if notifications are up. Please don't actually donate to the throne just so I can see if the notifications are around. So they gifted me a desk a week ago, basically. And I didn't realize for a whole week straight because I probably didn't check my emails or I don't know. I swear it must have popped up somewhere and I just missed it. And they thought I already knew, which I want to let you all know. If you guys ever gift me something or you do something incredibly nice for me and I don't shout you out on a stream or in the Twitter or something, then chances are I probably didn't see it unless I have actually replied to you. If I haven't replied to you, I haven't shouted you out, there is a 90% chance I've missed it because I'm incompetent with technology and really bad at reading messages. And Twitter doesn't notify me when I have new messages. I have to say that. So please do let me know if I've missed something from you guys. I always want to shout you out for your generosity and thank you, of course. My setup is an Acer laptop on a cardboard box with a rusty folding chair. I'm balling. Oh, you do have a chair, which is more than I have now. But let's not do the comparison. Hello, Gumdra. Welcome to the stream. Oh, hang on. Let me plug up my laptop so it doesn't die. Yeah, one more wire across. There we go. Okay. If you give Tenny something, know that the cheeks have done a shade of crimson that can be seen from. Okay. Hello, Gumdrop. Sorry, I'm talking about somebody gifting me a desk and me not realizing it for a week straight. So let me give you guys the play-by-play of what happened. Basically, I was going to my throne to check out some things, and also I was getting a link from Throne because I also wanted to, I guess, advertise. It feels wrong to say advertise. I'm saving up for a new streaming setup. This is important to the context of why I went to Throne. I'm saving up for a new streaming setup so that I can beat Ramiro at streaming setups. No, so that I can stream properly for you guys and play games with people without my laptop crashing or overheating or dying. A few days ago, actually not even a few days ago, yesterday, I was listening to one of my Oshis on stream. I looked away for a second and when I came back, suddenly they were talking with this robotic voice and I thought, oh hey, cool, they have a robot filter now. Except it was going on for a really long time and I was wondering, is this part of some joke that I'm not sure of? Why are they still talking in the robot filter voice? And then I started to have a suspicion that it wasn't them. And I asked in the chat, are you using a robot filter? And the whole chat was just confused. They said, no, what robot filter are you talking about? And I realized it was just my laptop slowly descending into the pits of laptop purgatory. It had made the audio go all weird and robotic. So I had to restart it from scratch, which I think, again, might be a sign that the laptop is coming somewhere to the end of a lifespan. I've had this laptop for about two years now. And technology is dying faster and faster every day. They don't make things like they used to. Anyway. Let me drink a little bit more soy milk. Ah. Mm. Anyhow, so that sort of kicked me in the butt. I realized I really need to consider looking into a new laptop. So I went to my throne because that's one of my wish list there to save up for a new streaming setup to get the link so I could put it on Twitter and see if there's anybody who would like to support me for it. Again, you don't have to. Make sure you are well taken care of first before you even consider supporting anybody else, including Teddy. And while I was in Throne, I was looking around the area and I didn't really notice anything different with the website. I was just browsing through, checking the stuff that I had already listed there. And then I checked the top corner where it tells you how much is in your Throne balance. Like how much people have given to you. Hello, Cookie. Hello, welcome to the stream. So I checked the Throne balance at the top right, and I just moused over it, and it should say 0 because I have taken out the balance already. Some freaky got me a plushie for my birthday, which is out of stock. But I decided to take the balance out anyway and wait for it to come back into stock. I'm waiting for that plushie. But yes, it should say 0 because I've already taken out like the $30 that were in there. It didn't say 0. It said a 3-digit number. I'm not ashamed to admit it. It said a 3-digit number for a desk. And I was looking at it, and I was going like, huh? Wait, what? Hang on. And I was just mousing over it again and again, trying to see if I was seeing things. And I clicked out the tab, clicked into Twitter. I was looking at Twitter and just like, wait. Click back in, look at the number. It's real. Click back out, go somewhere else. And then go, hang on, and then go back. Yeah, I did this for, I think, about a good 2 minutes. Because I couldn't believe it. I don't know where it came from. And I'm incompetent with technology, so it took me another further 1 minute to look through Throne and try and find out the activity log. Finally, I find it, and I look there and I see, somebody has gifted me the desk. Because I don't have a desk right now, because my desk was taken back by my relatives, and I'm living on the floor right now, without any stable support, except for this chair that is luckily in the shape of a cube. I turned it over, and now it's my tiny desk on the floor. But I was in shock, and like Spacey said, I was a little bit red. I was a little bit flustered. I was like, yo, and I'm not. It's coming back. It's coming back. And it was freaky. The best. How do I? The best Doulahan on Earth sent me a desk. And I didn't realize. And I immediately messaged them and went like, you sent me a desk! When did this happen? And they said, I thought you knew because you were talking about a desk a week ago. And I was going, oh no, I think that was just coincidence. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Yes, the Throne command works. I'm so sorry I missed it. I'm so sorry I didn't give you a shout out for a week. And oh my god, can I give you a shout out right now? And yeah, please go and check out Freaky. They're so amazing, and thanks to them, I will eventually have a desk. Right now, I don't have it because I'm still in this weird location over here. I'm still living with my other relatives, so I'm waiting until the new bunker is ready, which it should be in half a month more. We're so close. I'm so excited. I can't wait to finally have my. Well, not my old space. It's a new space. I can't wait to have my room back properly, and get a desk to put in there. So, I can't wait for all of that to happen. It's finally happening after so long. I really miss having a proper space that I can call fully my own. I'm very lucky to have been able to get a room with privacy right here, but it's not really my room because it belongs to somebody else, and I need to give it back when I'm done. Yes, yes. I don't know how to thank Spacey more. Not Spacey, Freaky. I'm so sorry. I keep mixing up Freaky and Spacey's names. I should also thank Spacey. They have been a wonderful mod. I don't know how to thank Freaky more. Ah, oh no. I just need a moment to freak out in silence. Maybe all of you go get a drink or something. All of you go and go away. Go away, but come back because I don't want you to leave. What was that? Thank you for the pat cookie. Ah, I'm not good with gifts. Thank you for the cosy roach. Where's my actual? Where's my Isaac plushie? Blue baby, come over here. Let me hug you so I can feel like I'm hugging Cosme Roach. Ah, there we go. Ah, ha ha. Hmm. I adore you people, but I also hate you and your generosity because it gets me like this. Watching this stream from a not even a sewer outlet. No people, cute rats, free Wi-Fi from McDonald's and free from the dump cycle. Honestly, that does sound really nice. if not, I assume it's a dry sewer. You're living like the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle. Honestly, the free Wi-Fi and the cute rats, and then no people is a bonus. No, Cosme, yours gone away. It's okay. I still have the little blue baby plushie in my arms. Speaking of babies, I've been seeing so many people get the VTuber fetus. There's an artist that draws VTubers, but as fetuses in the womb. Part of me is I know. I get to live out my dream of being a mutant ninja. It sounds very strange out of context. It sounds very strange in context. I've seen a lot. Oh. I don't know the artist's name, I'm sorry. I would give them a shout out, but they offer a commission where they draw your VTuber as a little fetus with a umbilical cord and all included. I've been tempted. I'm looking at it, I'm like, I'm tempted. I just look in the corners like, why is there a feet? Context is really wrong. Whoever jokes about me having a bahash, I got 2 for the bit. Maybe I should get my mods drawn as fetus. I have no reason for me to be a little baby. Maybe I make my mods into fetuses and they just hang out in the corner of the street. Would that be strange? Spacey, do you wanna be a fetus? I'll be willing to save up to commission that. Commission a bunch of things actually before I realized I needed to save up for a laptop. I dislike it. This is getting a little bit of touchy territory here. I just like the trope of asking people for help support and then spending on things that you don't need to spend on. I don't like that trope in VTubers, and I try to avoid it. Unfortunately, I did spend on some commissions, and then I realized I needed a laptop, and I turned to community support for it. But you can freely roast me for it. I'm fine with you saying I made a poor financial decision on my part, and I should not have. I don't regret commissioning the artists because they were all really lovely, and I can't wait for you to see the art. But yeah, I promise I'll do better. I'll make better decisions from now on. You can make me a fetus drawing after you finish my other one. Yes, I will finish your other one. You can make all artists that drive I'm pregnant look normal. I am fully okay with fan art of weird stuff as long as you tag it appropriately. I might not want to see it myself. I would just put that out there. I don't think I want to see a drawing of myself looking like what Marx did. But I'm fully okay. I have this belief that You know, for me personally, you can draw me as anything, but make sure you tag it appropriately and make sure you're not doing it maliciously. Okay? Like, you can draw the worst of me. I think it's fine. Just, again, be an adult about it. Tag it properly. Make sure that people who don't want to see it won't see it. If I don't want to see it, then I should not see it as well. But otherwise, go crazy with the fan art. Maybe that's a dangerous thing to say. Hello, Lam. Hello, Lam. How are you doing? Ito. Okay. Let's actually let's get into the art a little bit. Before we go on too long, just yapping. I love yapping with you guys, but I do also want to get to the artwork. Ito. Why is it not letting me change screens? There we go. I'm in the void now. There we go. Ito. Oh, I'm a bit big. Let me make myself tinier. There we go. A little bit smaller. Oh, maybe a bit taller because I'm too short now. Okay. Okay. I think it's good. What if I drew you as an eldritch monster? I'll be honest, Cookie, I would love that. I love eldritch monsters. What do you mean? I'm a horror DM. I do the horrors. I make the people afraid. I make them scared. What do you mean? Would I be okay if you drawing me as an eldritch horror? Of course I'd be okay. I'd be more than okay. I'd be happy. Okay, so. Last time, you can kind of guess from the drawing. Last time, my precious, wonderful mod, Spacey, who works really, really hard, but doesn't take care of themselves enough. They commissioned, or they redeemed the free art commission from me, which is always there. You can see it now. So if you guys want a free art commission from me, you better shave up. All your little channel points and all of that. But yeah, we're gonna draw Spacey today. I can't promise I'll finish them today because I'm so slow at drawing art. You know it's not AI because it's really, really slow. I wish I could be a faster artist, but I yap too much and I get distracted very often. I was up late really last night editing a video for you guys. I was editing the latest plushie video. It's going up on Tuesday, so a whole heck of a lot of days from now. And actually, hang on. Let me see if I can make myself a little bit smaller in VTube Studio without rotating. Eto. Hang on. Can you guys hear me? Okay. When I have a proper setup, I will finally have enough. Dare I say, I will have enough computer holes to plug stuff into. I will have enough what do you call it, outlets to put everything in. Right now, I'm working with a limited number, so there's not a lot of things I can plug into the laptop at once. If anyone wanted my PFPs, my profile pictures are based on Jacob's sheep. I see the horns. I like your horns. I I like horns. I'll be honest. I love horns. It's an aesthetic. I don't know why. I just think they look really cool. I guess it's part of my edgy emo phase that never really went away. Is the look of horns. And what I want to do here is so I'll make it like a cool. It's wallpaper sized. If you ever want to make a wallpaper of it, I want to make it look like a cool shot of Spacey walking past the screen. At the shame Tenny loves hearts. I I didn't realize it was obvious until I took a second look at my model just now. Just like, oh yeah, I forgot I had horns. Oh, yes, I got horns, and they're wiggly. Look. Draw me as a depressed and overworked salaryman passed out in the train station surrounded by bottles, Aquarius. You gotta save up, Ramiro. It's on Twitch. The redeem is on Twitch, unfortunately. The art redeem is on Twitch where I do a free art commission for you. Spacey managed to save up the... How many points is it right now? I've forgotten. 10,000? 1 million. I don't remember. 100k. It's 100,000 points to get a free art commission from me. I don't know if I ever will open up art commissions properly. Hello, 7 and 7. Hello, and Korea. Hello. Welcome to the stream. Let me shift it a bit so you guys can see what I'm arting. Also, that reminds me, the World Cup is going on right now. I have absolutely zero knowledge on the World Cup, and I have no idea what to talk about it with you. But if you have interesting trivia facts on what's going on in the ball game, you can let me know. I know that people have been really excited about it. I'm sorry, United Korea, your name reminded me about it. But there was this short from Shoot From The Hip, which is an improv comedy show that you definitely should watch. That's super funny. But it was a short talking about how everybody's talking about the World Cup, but I just want to play D&D. And that's just me. I have no idea. I have nothing to contribute to the World Cup. I'm sorry I brought it up. It's probably interesting to a few people, but I just have nothing to contribute in terms of commentary. Or Japan lost almost in me. I'm sorry, Japan. Is Brazil going good? Brazil. Everybody's always talking about Brazil, right? Are they well? How is Brazil in terms of sports? My mother's been watching the World Cup. Who is she rooting for? You can tell me the team names. I still don't know who. You don't just LARP speaking out of your butt. Yeah. Yeah. The World Cup. I like Brazil and Germany. They're still on top, right? And Messi, Ronaldo Messi, and I show speed, which good. I'm so glad that they found the cup big enough to fit the world. It's nice. It's nice. The world. I mean, the world is mostly liquid anyway, so it makes sense that it will go into a cup, right? It makes sense that of all things, a world should be contained into a cup. And I bet it's a very nice cup. I heard it's gold. Nothing less for the world. My favorite German football player, Speed. How's your day been? It's been okay. I'm a little bit sleepy because I was up last night editing a video, and because I have probably undiagnosed ADHD or maybe just really bad attention span, I kept getting distracted. So it took me very long to edit a very simple video, which I need to get better at. I need to get better at editing the videos. I also need to get better at drawing quickly, which I'm not. I draw very slowly. Again, you know it's not AI because it takes me days to do. I'm also undiagnosed, but pretty sure. I am not surprised if somebody said, I think you have ADHD and probably I don't think OCD. Maybe a form of autism or bipolar disorder. I've been really lucky. It's probably mild, but I'm not surprised if that comes to fruition. The world needs to wear a cup the way global warming keeps keeping it. Yes, the world. Whoever wins the World Cup saves the world from global warming because we'll be in a cup, and as we all know, it's a non-heat conductive cup, so the heat doesn't conduct inwards, and we save our oceans. We save our land masses, basically. Speaking of, by the way, generative AI, I keep seeing the debate coming back up on Twitter and the like because first of all, Twitter's toxic. Never get into arguments on Twitter. It's not worth your time. You got better things that you can do in a day, I promise. But also, it's entered the VTubing space again, and I keep my stance very clear. I'm not gonna. As I have 3 years of art. Hello Seven, thank you for the comment, but please don't advertise on my channel. Thank you. But congrats on your 1 sub. It's still very good, but please don't advertise on other people's channel. It's not a good practice. Alright? But yes. Hello Cookie. Cookie also feel the Gen AI conversation coming back into the party. Oh man, I'm really bad at drawing the neck. The neck is all over the place. The neck should come out further. Goddamn. I think it's because new VTuber quote-unquote resources have come out, but they're all using generative AI, and that has sparked the whole debate again on like, oh, AI is really good. Was that on the YouTube side? Yeah, it's on the YouTube side. I thought it sparked the whole debate of like, oh, we should use AI because it's useful and all that. I'm like, look, I'm gonna make my stance super clear now, and if you disagree with it, I invite you. You can leave. I'm okay with it. You're not gonna change my mind. I'm not open to changing my mind about it at this point in time. What it is that I don't support generative AI in any form, whether it is coding, writing, or art, because it is iterative off of other people's work. And there's the debate going back and forth of but art is iterative of other people's work. What about artists that reference other people's work? What about artists that they use like a copy paste of other people's work and they make a collage and all of that? Look, if we get down into those details, then yeah, we'll be arguing in circles about it, because you're right. Art is iterative. Art does reference off of other people's work. I think so many people forget about the human factor. People that are arguing facts and logic and details, which is all good and fine. But art is creativity. Art is humanity. And you can say, oh, you're arguing it from a very emotional point of view. I am, because I am an artist. I hope. I have a stake in this, and of all the reasons why I don't support AI is because there is no real love put into AI. The reason why AI is getting so competent, right, is because it is taking the work from other artists. I don't like the argument that AI is bad because it looks bad or it sounds bad. At some point, it will sound good, it will look good. But it is looking good only because other artists have had their work unfairly fed into it. And they're taking that creativity from real life human beings. They're taking the voices, the emotion from real life human beings. They're putting that into a machine and they're replicating it. That's why it sounds good, because it came from people. It came from real human people who had ideas and thoughts, and they put in the effort and the time to make those into talents, into skills. Art is an expression of the world. AI does not give out your expression. You're right, Cookie. It doesn't make you feel happy. It doesn't make you think about, I wonder what this person was going through when they made this brush stroke, when they decide to put this inflection. It doesn't give those happy little accidents that you get when you do something and it doesn't work out in one way but it works out the other way. It doesn't give you that humanity. AI poisons our water, creates noise pollution, takes your job from real people. Yeah, even all of that. And I hate that so many people, even those, they are against AI, they forget about the human factor. They forget about the whole reason why artists are against AI in the first place is because it doesn't have that humanity. It is a pale imitation of humans' ability to create and express their ideas and thoughts and make things come to life out of nothing. It's not genuine. Yeah, you're right, Cookie. And it can replicate and it can look like it. And I will even say, yes, some AI art, they look nice, they look pretty because they're taking from real human beings. They're a shallow copy, they're Xeroxing. People want to compare AI to humans referencing. It's not the same. There is no thought into the reference. If anything, it's closer to Xeroxing, to printing a copy of it and having the ink run a little bit so that it looks slightly off. That it looks different enough that it could be feasibly its own thing, but it has no humanity put into it. I still want to do it when I get back to the States. Do what, Ramiro? Ito. Hang on, let me scroll back up a little bit. And AI doesn't actually put a line on everything. Oh, this actually looks great. Yeah. I have so many talented artist friends. I don't spend money on them and something free. And you know what? I am fully against AI. And like I said, if you disagree with me, that's fine. I'm not gonna change my mind. I'm not here to change your mind. You go on. You go on. Be whoever you are. I just think that it's quite sad as well because the people that use AI, right? I think there's a talent in them. I think there's a desire to be creative in most of them. Of course, some of them are rage baiters. That you're always gonna have those. But the people who use it, there is real talent and potential in them because by the virtue of them using it, they want to create something. They want to do something. And I wish so badly that they would take this drive of them and use it to learn a skill, use it to learn the art form, use it to sculpt, use it to paint, use it for something else, use it to direct, or use it to commission an artist. Because it's just wasted potential. People who are using AI to create their dreams, you're wasting the potential that you have within yourself to create something that is uniquely yours, that is uniquely from you. You know? Don't and I don't know where the notion came from that art is suddenly this special thing that's being gatekept and only a few people can do it. That's never been what art has been about. Art has always been for the masses. And I don't want to hear the excuse that you don't have the talent or the time to create art. You do. You can find that talent. You can find the time to make art happen. This should point the other way. You can be somebody great and amazing, and you know what? Even if you're never like Da Vinci or who's a great writer that's not J.K. Rowling, or Edgar Allan Poe, which you don't want to be. He was really depressed. The feeling of creating something, of drawing something, of making music, of doing art or singing or what the feeling of that is something that AI could never replicate. And I hope and pray that you will be able to experience that one day if you haven't already. Go out there, find what you wanna make, and then do it, and then improve and grow and make mistakes and feel frustrated and all of that. And okay, I understand that commissioning artists can be expensive, getting proper equipment and all that, it can be expensive. You don't need to start with the fanciful stuff. Alright? Start off small. And then once you go further, if you really like it, if you think you really want to do it, then go further and start looking into how you can improve your art. Thank you, that one Tito Troller. Thank you so much. Kind of discourages me from wanting to be a voice actor and recording for audiobooks. Could really hurt the indie voice gigs. Go, please, please, still record. Please still go out there and record your voice, because your voice is unique to you. And yes, somebody out there, some terrible person or somebody who doesn't understand fully what they're doing, can take your voice, they can put into an AI, they can replicate it, but they'll never replicate the exact emotions that you can put into it. They'll never fully replicate the human factor. They'll never replicate the mind that's behind it. And we need more people like you now than ever. We need more artists going out there and doing their own thing to show that no matter what, we are going to keep thriving. We are going to keep creating. We are going to survive this, because in 1,000 years time, I've looked into the future. I'm here in the future. Hello. Even if the world enters a post-apocalyptic situation and everything goes to heck and there's only a few humans left around, somebody will be out there creating art. Somebody will be out there making art in a desolate world. Even in a world with all the technologies, somebody out there will pick up a pencil, a pen, or whatever futuristic thing they lose, and they will draw a few lines and they will create something and they will feel proud about that. Alright? Art, I believe, will always outlast anything that claims it can replace it. I have a friend who keeps making AI songs. It's just sad to see. In the world of D&D, there are people who use generative artwork to, generate artwork of monsters and all of that, and I don't like it. I try not to use generative art in my game. So I've been having a bit of trouble with the music because I never know which ones are AI made. And sometimes I'm just playing them on the fly and I look back like, oh, that was an AI song. Oh, I feel bad. But I try not to use it in any of my work. I'm also trying to get this horn right. It's not coming out. I think it's like this, right? I should look up reference probably. Let me look up reference of a Jacob sheep so that we can learn how to horns together. Jacob sheep. Shep. Is there one of them? Well, to be fair, the horns are not actually really super curved, so maybe I should be just bringing them out a little bit more, and not have them really curve in as much. Wow. Also, I'm not the most expert at spotting AI art, but I don't understand why a lot of artists are using AI art and then claiming that they don't. And then they will post like speed arts where there's speed painting, but it's really the AI doing the speed painting. And one of the things that is always a red flag for me is when the speed paint, firstly, they never make any mistakes, but also they never change things. Like I'm not saying that this is true for all artists, but most artists, I think, they'll draw things a certain way, they'll look at it and think, oh no, it doesn't look right, they'll erase it or draw it in a different way, or they'll try out a few different poses. AI doesn't really do that because they're already focused in on one picture, so they'll draw it perfectly from the start and just never, they'll never change the arm pose or anything as much. So that's one way you can sort of spot if someone might be using AI art. Of course, it hurts artists as well, because now if you have a style that's similar to AI art, somebody might ask you or accuse you of doing AI, and you can't fault them, right? Because everyone has to be skeptical nowadays, but it is hurting real artists as well. Only believe it's real speed paint. There's random map notes on the side. Just realize you sound like Gigi Marine. Who's that? Who's Gigi Marine? Eto. My voice tends to go between a few inflections, so I tend to sound like a range of people. It's a very small range. I'm no voice actor. I'm no voice actor like Ramiro. It goes around a few different pitches. But yeah, I truly believe that most people using AI, they just don't really realize how bad it is, or they don't realize that they can be creative people. And you know, it's not your job to change their minds, but you can let them know your stance on stuff. I don't know if these horns are accurate, but I think they look cool the way they are set. Somebody out there who's a horn expert will tell me otherwise. I'm trying to make it look like sort of cool, and I'm trying to make it look like you're on a nighttime walk, Spacey. And what I want to do is I want to have a red light just around here, so it sort of just catches you barely, and the rest of you is a little bit in shadow, like a cryptid. Basically, I'm drawing you like a cryptid. So yeah, things like erasing things, having weird random notes in the corner, because you know most artists, they're still doing school or they're doing projects at the side. I wanna make your coat this sort of blown backwards. But I'm not really good at blown backwards coats. Draw this in blue. I don't understand, or rather, I also would believe in artwork more readily if you see an artist drawing in different sketch colors. Because for me, I draw a lot of lines, so I get lost in the sketch line. So I need to do it in different colors so that I can see it a little bit more clearly what I'm doing. And I can see like, yeah, this is a bit off. I want to have it sort of blown backwards in the wind. There's a breeze, because it's a cool picture. It's a cool picture, guys, so there has to be a wind. There has to be a little wind coming in. Hello, Dave. Hello. Tenny sounds more like Neko art. I don't know who these people are, but I believe you. Hello, Club Orange. We're just drawing art. We're talking about the whole AI art stuff and how I think I think you should just pick up a pencil or a pen or clay or whatever and be creative. You don't need AI to create stuff. If you have a desire to create stuff, then there's already potential in you to make something amazing. Also, I'm drawing my mod. AI art bad. Yeah. Yep. That's the general agreement here. Sorry, digital speed paints are always not an option for me unless I record through the process, but at the same time, I tend to leave my art for a break and forget it about 2 days and continue after. If somebody ever accused Tenny of AI art, luckily I do have the streams, you can see how much I mess up. But I also wouldn't have the speed paints because I don't record speed paints because I'm so slow, it takes me forever to record anything. To draw. You look, I've been chatting for like it's been half an hour, and this is only as far as I've gotten. Specify. Also, how was your day, Orange? Oh, how was your day? Ito. I'm so slow. I'm so slow. Yeah, Orange band was you say so great. Oh, thank you, Orange. Welcome to the bunker. I should introduce myself a little bit. So I'm Tenny, your post-apocalyptic alien in the post-apocalypse. I messed it up. I messed up my intro. Let me try again. I'm Tenny, your post-apocalyptic alien who loves D&D plushie making. Sometimes we do art and sometimes we do drawing and all sorts of things. I will wave my paper in front of their face and if they say it's AI. Oh, that's the thing though. I've been seeing... Apparently, people have been tracing out AI onto physical pieces of paper as well. But the style of it, you can still quite keenly tell that it's very AI. It's a very AI style. The kind of plasticky things are in the wrong place of AI style that current AI has. I'm gonna give you a little bit of a mutton chop because I think you look a bit cool, Spacey. For anyone who's wondering, I'm drawing my mod because they redeemed the free art commission from me. It is a redeem, so you can redeem free art commissions from Tene. I don't know if I'll ever open up paid art commissions. Right now, it's just paid plushie commissions. Oh, this the hair needs to the Clark Kent hair needs to go a little bit more to the side. Wow. Okay, the dip for a set work call. Good luck, Spacey. Dude, I know it's terrible. And I was saying this earlier. I'll say it again since we got some more wonderful people in. I think everybody who creates AI, there's a potential in them to create real art. Because if you there's already a clear want to create something, right? They just don't realize that they have the potential and ability and the talent even to create something with their own two hands or their own feet or their own one hand and mouths, whatever instrument you gotta use, you can use. Procrastinating sleeping, I wanna watch a Vtuber. Oh, thank you, Orange. But you really should sleep. Please take care of your health. I'm so glad you dropped in. But please, if you need to sleep, if you need to head off and rest, please go ahead. I want you all to be okay. Don't do as Tene does and stay up that late. Okay? But yeah, I think you know, it would be so sad if can you imagine the next generations, Leonardo da Vinci or who's a good Beethoven. Someone else snagged the call. I'm back. Hello, Spacey. Welcome back. Can you imagine the next Beethoven? Beethoven? I can't pronounce his name. The next Beethoven, the next Leonardo da Vinci, the next Edgar Allan Poe, the next Madame Curie. Can you imagine if they never found their talents because they thought they could just rely on AI? We would never have new works. We would never have new, interesting stories written from somebody's imagination. And that would be such a shame. If you can type, you can write, and if you can write, you can draw. That's true. AI artists generally say I made this. Like, no, you didn't. AI which ruins the planet and deserves zero creativity did. I always want to say to this AI artist, like, you have an idea, you have an imagination, please go and create. Pick up a pencil. Because the worst thing as well is that they're going to miss out on enjoying something. I fully believe that if they would just get into the artwork, they could enjoy something. Hello, Stargazer. Why are you I'm drawing my mod. I'm drawing my mod because they managed to redeem a free art commission from me. And I'm okay. Well, we're talking about AI now and how it's bad. Specifically, generative AI. AI in the medical field, I'm a bit more lenient towards, but it's also being used for nefarious means. Like, it's still not fully accurate, so we still can't fully trust AI in the medical field either. I'm not against AI being useful, for example, like for speech therapy, for people who need text to speech, that's fine. I just hate AI that is generative off of other people's work. And you know, AI that is flawed right now in the medical field that could lead to problems in diagnosing people. And please don't use AI as a therapist. The whole point of therapy is to understand you as a human being and understand your human problems and help you connect with other human beings. AI cannot do that. AI is not equipped to do that. AI is not equipped to understand you. You are a beautiful, wonderful person. Okay? Don't devalue yourself by thinking that you can be understood by a single machine. Try 5 machines. No, go get a real therapist or talk to someone. I know therapy is expensive. I know not everyone can afford it, and that's terrible. I wish mental health care was more affordable for people. But at least understand that you might have problems that are in need of therapy and see what resources you can find that you can use for yourself. AI like Grok did help guide me how to get my education started, what to do, where to go, and what I need to. I will say, okay, good for you. Good that it helped you. I don't really like Grok because, again, you know, generative AI, it does steal for writing and stuff like that. I think it's fine if it gives you a prompt in life. I'm not going to disvalue, like, the help that it has given you. But I always caution, please do not rely on it. Please do not rely on it too much because it is not able to understand uniquely who you are. And also, make sure you always do your research. Because it is, again, it's pulling from research sources. It's just summarizing things. I mean, it might not summarize things well. And I think it's important that, you know, just as a person, you should understand as well how to do research on your own in case that you have to do it in future. Alright? The reason we learn math in school is not because we always need math and algebra in our real lives, but it's rather to help you learn how to think, have critical thinking skills, to to calculate odds and stuff. Not literally, but the process of it. And that's important. Alright? We learn science in school so that we can think about the world, not just so we can science. There's a chance you will never use actual science in your real life. Unless you are a scientist or a teacher. But it does help you, you know, it grows your mind. Just thinking. I want this face partially in shadow. Oh, Zah, thank you for the mini-me orange. There we go. There's still mini-me on top. Oh, speaking of artwork, by the way, I'm trying to get this face partially in shadow. It's got I know it's probably not drawn this way. It's not meant to be this way, but I'm drawing it kind of like a little otter mustache. Because it's cute. Now I have to think about how am I gonna make this in shadow. I wanted this to be like a cool picture of Spacey. And I wanted it to be them on their night walks. It's my mod. I thought they take a lot. I'm gonna spoil a little bit about you, Spacey. You know, you take a lot of night walks. You nearly got jumped on a night walk, which I keep telling you is a serious issue that you should have been more concerned about. Kind of reminds me a bit of Schlatt right now because of the horns. Oh, sorry, I'm missing a message. That's encouraged me to do my own research, talking and sitting real people. That's good. That's good. I won't deny that, yeah, it can help, but also please don't make it a replacement for real people as well. That's where it gets very dangerous. What was I doing? I was trying to get it in shadow, yes. And, yeah, Spacey, you need to care more about the fact that you nearly got jumped on your night walks. Okay, so this rest of the face will be completely in shadow. This will be completely blackened out. And what I want is there's gonna be a bit of bounce lighting here. There's gonna be more light here. I'm not the best at lighting, but I've looked at videos of people doing lighting. There's one guy, I forget his name, that is really good at teaching lighting. I forgot. Spacey has a little bit of a beard. Is it slightly goatee-ish? There's a bit of it, or is it flat on your face? Bring a taser, Spacey. Spacey should! Send my coworkers I got bumped by a truck in a crosswalk a couple of years ago. Things just happened to me. Please stop living with it. Please go. I'm worried one day Spacey's gonna, I don't know, they're gonna bungee jump out of the plane because they thought it was no big deal that they're in a plane and the door is open. Take care of your spell, Spacey, please. Ito. Okay. Okay, a very messy sketch has been done. We can move on to line art. Again, I'm not gonna say we're gonna finish this today because I'm very, very slow with art. The Discord needs a verified number. I don't have it, so I'm gonna have to exit. It's okay, Orange. Yeah, I put it there just so that it avoids bots, mainly. I know it's a bit of a pain to people. I'm sorry about that. Recently, I watched Epic the Musical, and since that day, I can't fall asleep at night because the songs goes repeat. I'm haunted by the musical. Welcome to the Odyssey, my friend. I already have a Discord account on my phone number, so I can't verify. Oh, can you not verify? Wait, I'm confused. If you have a phone number, can you not verify it? I have to leave the stream. Bye-bye, Ramiro. Take care of yourself, okay? I hope you have a good rest of your day or a good sleep if you're going to sleep. I've not drawn in a while, so this is good. It's good to get back into it. My art style is very messy, so you're not gonna see a lot of clean lines. It is buggy. Oh, this got buggy. It took me so long to get my account verified with a phone number. Wow. I wish there were other ways to get you guys through. but it's there to prevent bots from being able to flood into the Discord. And so far, it has been working. Touching the wood because I don't want to jinx myself. Oh, hello. Oh, I missed your name. I missed your name. I thought the chat scrolls too fast. Hello. Hello, Carrie. Hello. How's your day? I'm gonna call my email. which is the one using the account. If you can't verify number and account verified. Oh. So it is buggy. I guess you could call into the Discords and ask, hey Discord people, can you please help me verify? But it's a pain that you have to do it like that. Sorry, I'm a bit quiet, working on the finer details of this. Is it crooked? I haven't flipped it. It looks fine. It looks fine and right. It looks fine enough. Somehow I've gotten a little bit better at like flipping artworks and seeing them not being as not as bad as I fear they would be. Gotta add in the little under eyes cause Spacey is a tired, hard-working mod who needs more sleep, please. Also, I should make the line art a bit lighter. The reason why some artwork doesn't look as good when you remove the line art is because there are some like smaller lines in the line art you don't capture. So it's always good to make it really, really light, and then see if the line art that you're doing over it captures the details that you're going for. I don't know why he looks so angry. Why are you angry, Spacey? Why are you so angry in this artwork? Also, I wanna give you goat eyes. Sheep eyes? I'll give you goat eyes because you are the goat. Hang on, I need to plug in another wire so that stuff doesn't die. Ugh. I've got another wire. There's so many, there's 6 wires here now. I'm angry because I put on fresh socks. Hang on. Hang on. My message is not updating. Hang on, why my message is not updating? Let me... Let me try and reload it. Yeah. Can you guys spam emotes in the chat? Because I think it's not... My Twitch dock is not updating. Just spam emotes around so I can see if it's catching all of that. Yeah, it's not updating on the side. Why is that? I thought it was stuck on the last message, which is the verification message. What? Twitch, why you do me like that? Oh, I can't see it on the thingy. I guess I can look at it on my phone. It's not so bad. Hang on. What's this about purchase? No, oh, it's renewing my subscription to Necronima, which I need to probably should end. Oh wait, now it's updated. Okay, it's updated. I see why I didn't even. Okay, I see it now. Kind of. It's a bit slow. It's a little bit slow. It's not catching up with chat. Scuff. It's okay. I can look at you guys from my phone. Oops, that's Necronival. Which I guess we can raid later on if he's still around. Okay. Okay, I can see you guys from my phone now. There's so many octopuses. Why are there so many octopuses? Ah, let me catch up on the messages. For the past 2-3 days, I've been living on 4 to 5 hours of sleep. Cook Stargazer, no. Star, you need to sleep. Do you like the octopus? I do like the octopus. He should still be on his mid-donathon. I hope that he will stream a bit longer than me so that we can raid him. Hello, Bars. How are you? Okay. Go check out the carnival. They're hardworking. They just finished jaw surgery a while ago. So they are in a little bit of post jaw surgery vibes. AI never gonna do this. AI never gonna take the time to feather this out like this. Ugh. Need a little bit of a goatee, just a little bit, a little bit of a mutton chop. There we go. I will probably use an actual brush for this later on, but I just want to see the shape. Just gonna draw out the light as well. Okay, the other half you're not gonna see because it's gonna be in shadow. Wait, why were you angry against Spacey? I didn't see the full message. You put on socks, and then something happened. I know. I drew Lao God. Who's Lao God? Wet socks. Ah, when you picked up wet socks and now you're out walking. That's the worst. Wet socks are the bane of humanity. You thought it was AI, you thought it was global warming. Nope, it was wet socks. It's a prison of our own making. Good night, Club Orange. Have a good rest. Take care of yourself now. Thank you so much for dropping by. Yours are a little bit weird. I'm mostly going off the chibi drawing because I thought that was this is the best drawing to have artistic interpretation off of. It's gonna be blowing in the wind a little bit, so it's a little bit back. Much like Miku, all species are canon. All Mikus are canon. My favorite design of Miku is actually Brazilian Miku. And the reason is because she looks like one of my characters when they're gender bent. So there is a very inherent bias there. I like wet socks fine. Why? They make your feet all wrinkly. I mean, it's a cold. Why? Just debate, Cookie. Why do you like wet socks? What's going on? Do you need help? Is this a cry for help? Sorry, I'm a bit quiet, a little bit focused in on the details. You know me. I'm bad at doing talking and doing other stuff at the same time, which is why it takes so long to edit videos. It's really slow. Get distracted a lot. Let's zoom out just so you can see if it's looking alright. It's okay. I probably will try and change the hair a little bit with a different texture brush. But for now, I just wanna see it as is. When the dry socks get wet, it sucks. But then once you live with it for at least 1 minute, it feels nice. But your toes gonna get all wrinkly. You're gonna get all wrinkly, and then when you take them off, you gotta peel them off, and that's not a nice feeling. It's a bad feeling. it's Do we have to start a poll? Do we have to start a poll of do you think wet socks are nice? There you go. Spacey, do you know how to do polls? It's okay if we don't. But if you do, please start a poll of are wet socks nice? Do you like wet socks? Yes or no? Are you do you know how to start a poll in chat? The good part is you wait for it to dry. No, but then your feet have your feet are not meant to be soaking in water for that long. Your feet are not. We're not aquatic creatures, unfortunately. We need to hang on. We need to have dryness. We need to have dryness around us. We need to be dry most of the time. The liquid's on the inside. And even sometimes when there's too much liquid on the inside, even that's a problem. You know? We are creatures of land. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. 7. There we go. The 6, 7 jokes has really dried up. I haven't heard any in months, which is good. Only the boomers are still making the 6, 7 jokes. The young'uns, they've moved on. The wrinklies are so more grippy in the water. We still can't stay inside for that long. It's not good for us. It's not good for all the water to keep soaking into the rest of our flesh. Yes, it's actually that's a horror thing I could do. How long until Tenny starts talking about their horror campaign again? Where are we in the horror campaign? We are on dry land. They have adopted a child, and then they have given that child away because they realized somebody else could raise the child better. But they've come across a little village of beast folk, and the beast folk are nice, but the beast folk are warning them that there are less nice people out there in the world. They're slowly exploring the lore of the place, which is nice. And I've been using all your suggestions for scary little grass things. Poll is up, thank you. If you like wet socks, please indicate your interests and then you may leave the chat respectively forever. No, don't leave. I will love you even if you are a filthy wet sock lover. Alright. Hang on, I'm just trying to see. We might finish the line art today and then because again, very very slow at doing art. Extremely slow. How long have we been going for? It's been an hour and a half. I draw every day. I draw the musician, not magician, unless she's a magician. I bought the cover bricks at work, so I brought one audio from 15 minutes or so. That's okay, Spacey. Please go take care of your work stuff. I will take care of the drawing stuff. Whoops. Some would argue you should not line art all on one layer. I argue I don't know better, and I will live in ignorance. But I probably shouldn't line art on one area. What if I need to change something later on? It's okay. We'll come to it when we come to it. The famous last words of Tenny. What do you guys think so far of the drawing? Do you think it's alright? Maybe move the color a little bit. I do want the idea that everything is all being blown backwards. Yeah. Thank you, Star. It's been a while since I've drawn. I hope to draw more things for you guys soon. Especially, you know, when we get to the new place and we get our desk, which I'm really, really looking forward to. Again, thank you so much for your generosity in helping Danny get a desk. Thank you so much, Freaky. I know Freaky's not here, but maybe somewhere out there, hopefully. I have thanked them privately. This is me thanking them publicly. Oh, I'm sorry, I keep blocking it so you guys can't see it. Most of this is going to have to be lighting that carries this piece, I think. What I'm gonna do is, let me sort of itch out what the back is gonna look like. So it's a road. There are gonna be trees and nonsense around. Maybe a moon? No, no moon, no moon, no moon. We'll make it creepier. But I want all these, sort of like a walk place. Thank you for the pat pat. Meteor White. Hello, Meteor White. How are you? First, I get B-Mon digital art. Why is it so hard? It's a learning curve. It's definitely a learning curve, Star. But I hope you do continue on to it because there's a lot of cool brushes that you can get from digital art. Hello, Meteorite. How are you? Meteorite. I got my desk. I got my desk. Thanks very much to again to Freaky. Freaky helped me. Freaky gifted me a desk on Throne, which I'm really, really grateful for. Trying to figure out how tall trees should be. Just rough sketching. I'm not that great at backgrounds, but I've been trying to improve. I guess it curves somewhere like this, and here's the night sky. Don't worry too much about the background being messy. We'll fix it all. We'll fix it all later. We'll fix it all in post. Floor gang no more. We're gonna be floor gang for about another half a month, I think. Maybe slightly longer. But once we're there, I'm gonna get the desk. And right now we're still trying to save up to get a proper setup so we don't crash as much. Toto. Okay. Let us make this. It's meant to be night, but I wanted to sort of have this dark green background because of all the trees and everything. So do something like this. We'll get rid of the sketch art. So he's not gonna be fully in focus. It's not arrived yet. No. I'm still at the location that I'm at right now as well. So actually, what I'm gonna do, because this drawing is, I'm gonna move myself. I'm gonna move myself over here, so you guys can see when I'm full screening it. What it looks like. Ah, I flipped it. That looks okay. Flipped. It's gonna be a while because I need to get to the new location. I can't order it here. But it will arrive at the new location, so we will be vlogging again for maybe another half a month. Vlogging no more soon. Soon. my chat is not updating properly on my OBS. I'm not sure why. Maybe it's just tired. It's just really tired. Chat. That's okay. Alright. Okay. Now we're gonna get into the coloring for it. And I'm gonna do my favorite part first, which is always the eyes. How are you, Meteorite? In fact, how are all of you? I haven't gotten to ask that. How are all of you doing now? Are you alright? Always eyes first with Kenny. I've got a bunch of stuff that I can't wait to show you guys. I commissioned a bunch of art that I can't wait to show you guys. It was commissioned a really long time ago. But it's just about all coming in now. And I can't wait for you guys to see all of it. Well, in due time, I promise. Okay, and what we'll do is we'll erase the line art of this. I'm good, just playing Night Rain with Simpa. I saw Simpa here earlier, but I think they've had to head off, probably for work or something. I wanna get a new streaming setup as well so I can play games with you guys a bit better and not crash. I'm sure you guys have seen like Deja and Ruby and all of them. They're playing games right now. They're playing games on Wednesdays or Thursdays. And I really want to join them, but I also don't want to crash so much. So I'm still waiting for my setup to eventually happen. W word that is not a W. What? What? Wombat. Is that it? Did I get it right? Mentally, terribly, overall amazing. Aww. I hope that your mental catches up with the rest of your amazingness. It will. Trust. You gotta have a bit of trust in this sort of things that it will eventually get better. Things happen on cycles, you know? Alright, let's give little goat eyes. I know it's a sheep, but I want to give it goat eyes. Because goat eyes look cool. Let's be honest now. Okay. And now we'll do a little bit of a highlight. Sheep and goat. I think sheep might not, right? Cause goats are kind of predator. Goats are kind of goats are goated. They're kind of very strange and a little bit out there. But sheep are prey animals, right? You know, like how they. Actually, no, I'm confused. I've confused myself. Correct me if I'm wrong. Predators have. Oh, hello, Imalinas. I want to hit. Hello, Winter. I'm sorry if I don't see your messages. I'm having a bit of a weird thing with my message doc right now. What languages do you speak? Japan or Chinese? I can speak a little bit of Chinese, and I know like a smidgen of Japanese, but not well. Not well enough to say anything. Hello, welcome to the stream. I'm sorry if I missed your messages on YouTube today. My message doc is a little bit weird. Oops. Wait, so correct me if I'm wrong, But hello Pinky. Sheep or prey animals have thin pupils, right? Whereas uh as predators have big old round pupils, right? Because they need them to dilate in order to see in the dark. That's why cats have like those big round eyes. Is that true? Am I getting it wrong? Thank you, Pinky. It's a very simple eye, but I still want to do it a little bit of justice. Because I love eyes. Actually, no, the light should come. The light should be reddish, I think. Oops. That look right? They're not predators. Sheep and goats can never have. Yeah, I don't believe that. Have you never seen a pissed off goat? Have you never known the fear of a goat rushing at you? I don't believe that goats. I in my mind, I think goats are fully capable of causing havoc. I think I'm not surprised if somebody out there has been killed by a goat before. And I wouldn't laugh at them because goddamn goats. They can be so terrifying. Have you never seen Call of the Lamb? What do you mean that's not a predator? I show IT and they're so bad at PvP. I mean, but they have the heart and the spirit though. Like, would you not be afraid of a goat just coming at you? It. Have you never seen a mountain goat just punch you off their mountain because they don't like the look of you? It's scary. Goats are scary, and I think we should be afraid of them before that uprising. I don't think we should underestimate the power of a goat. The sheep there had an ancient evil demon god in it. Yeah, but yeah, like the fighting is still all the sheep. And do a little ring of white just so it feels like it's glowing a little bit. Okay, I done. Now we gotta do everything else. I'm gonna make another folder for it. Color in! Your Shimji's good. Oh, Shimji's. Wow. Luckily, I do have the color palette off here to the side. Oops. Uh-oh, it's lagging. I'm not the best at lighting. I've been trying to get better at lighting. I have to remember how to do shadows. It's been so long. It's been so long since I've done shadows. You go under the eyes. There you go. Just color this a little bit out. I haven't finished Call of the Lamb, which I really should. What? There's too many games. There's too many games out that I should finish that I just don't. Because I don't know time. I've been thinking about bringing back roguelikes. So maybe roguelike Wednesdays. Goats are scary. My satyr is ascended to a magic god with the ability to cast any spells. So yeah, goats are scary. Yeah, you see, Meteor has a right idea. Goats. They you think they just gonna go around by? No. They're gonna cast fireball on you. Mm. Bye-bye, Malinis. Gotta delete that message. Mm-mm. Head up. Okay. Let's get back into it. Fireball, my god, is an enchantment wizard. What's the enchantment spells? I can't remember. I've never played enchantment wizard, I'll be honest. I prefer either to shoot straight or to just hit stuff. The what is better than a power kill? But you cannot use it often. That's the thing. You cannot use it very often. Ito. Okay. Two power word kills. Okay. I'm sorry I'm a bit silent. I'm just trying to thought through some stuff. And also figure out where all the shadows and everything should go on this. I've taken to doing shadows all over what's the word for it? So some people do it on each layer, right? Each layer they add a shadow. I've starting to learn to do shadows on just everything combined together. I don't know if that's correct. I don't know art basically. But I think it's the better way to go about things rather than doing it all on separate layers. Because then it's just too much. Just too much on separate layers. But this is gonna be a bit of a strange piece because part of it does have to be in silhouette. Which we will come to it when we come to it, basically. The best feature for this subclass is the ability to use a single enchantment spell target. Cause you got twin... Wait, no, that's warlocks, right? The warlocks get twin spells. Twin magic. Where they can cast a double... Is it warlocks? Do wizards get it? Am I mixing up my magic users? Twin spell so it's not even warlock, it's sorcerer. I'm mixing up my magic users. Also, hello Tilly. Hello. Oh, I'm a terrible GM. I can't remember what spells my wizards and warlocks get. I keep forgetting that Hexblade is not a thing in 2024. So I keep having to tell my players halfway like, oh wait, Hexblade is not a thing. Sorry, if you wanted to play Hexblade, I promise that the Warlock class already has a lot of martial things inside of it. You don't need to pick Hexblade anymore. The bread one is here. Hello, bread dispenser. What bread do you have for us today? I could really use a pastry right now. Actually, don't tell anyone. But I haven't eaten breakfast yet. I just came on. I was awake very late into the night yesterday, so I woke up a bit late today, and then just started streaming. Yay! Bread. Oh, I missed the spot on the skin. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Okay, there we go. It's gone. Gone now. Can no longer hurt any of us. What the? What is your favorite kinds of bread, actually? What are your favorite kinds of bread to eat? For me, I sometimes I prefer savory, sometimes I prefer sweet. I use I use way too many layers. It's so messy, but I felt layers. It's so messy, but I felt safe using more than that. Crying after I made a mistake I can't erase. I also make French toast. Why is French censored? What did the French do? It's okay. You can say French on my channel. You don't need to censor yourself for French. You can talk about them. I don't mind even if you are French. We are accepting of all. Of all people here. French toast is really good, but it is you have to be in a mood to eat it, right? I feel like you can't just randomly get French toast. You have to have a certain sort of, yeah, I'm in the mood for French toast. Bread. Cute bread. You gotta have a feel. You gotta have a feel like, yeah, today is the day I'm gonna get some French toast. Or yeah, I wouldn't mind some French toast right now. I would be in the mood for French toast. That sort of thing. Oh, his beard, there's so many hairs. People are gonna think I'm drawing J Slack because of the horns and all. Does he have a beard? I can't remember. I don't know. I just wish him well on his life. I make French toast. Why is the French censored? I can't see it on my internal dashboard because that's broken. So I'm viewing it through a live chat right now on Twitch. And it's come. Are you censoring it? Is Twitch censoring the French toast? What's going on? I'm getting hungry. I haven't eaten breakfast. Oh, please go and eat. Oops. Please go and eat. Please go and eat breakfast. Please go and make French toast if you're in the mood for French toast. Go and make something nice and hearty for yourself. I will have porridge. I have porridge ready outside. I am doing okay. Why? You can talk about the French. I'm okay with the French here. I'm not following the World Cup. Did they win? Are they winning? Are they doing well? Did they kick the ball into the net? It's the net, right? The World Cup is soccer, football. But the British kind. The American kind? Wait, no. The American kind. British football is rugby, I think. Yes, I'm here for all your sporting needs. If you have any questions about sports, then you can ask me. I am in the sports world. I understand the sports. I know what's going on. I simply hate the French. But you love their toasts. We need character development. But where else would you get their toast from? Do you hate croissants as well? Croissants? I can't. I'm visiting my aunt. I had to sleep over. Everyone is still asleep. Can you not tiptoe over to the kitchen? Tiptoe over. I have a confession to make. When I was in the school, very very young. I think still, not yet a teenager, like a kid. When I was a kid in school, we had this little camping event where we were just camping in a small campgrounds. And I had to go to the toilet in the middle of the night. And I don't know why. To this day, I will say it is not all of my fault. But one of my tent mates decided to sleep right by the door. He was sleeping right against the door. The head was directly where the tent entrance is. And what happened is that I had to go, and I'm pretty sure I accidentally kicked them in the head when I left, but they didn't wake up. And then, as I was French toast not from France, I know, but let's say it's from there anyway. Also, hello Sharon, hello, welcome to the stream. Yes, I actually kicked them in the head. I was exiting out of the tent, and as I was leaving the toilet, another one of my tent mates, there were about 3 of us in the tent. Another one of them, not the one sleeping by the door, came out and we looked at each other, and she confessed that she also kicked the tent mate by the, by the tent entrance, also apparently in the head. And we're just like, oh, they didn't wake up. I guess it's fine. And as kids, you know, you don't realize that head injuries are potentially not very good. So we just went about our business, you know, went back to the tent. I can't remember we kicked a rock coming in. I think we were a bit more careful. But we just all went to sleep. We all thought it's fine. In the morning, in the morning, our tent mate came up to us and said that, oh, I have a headache from last night. I don't know why, but I just have a headache from sleeping in the tent. Did you guys have a headache? And we're little kids. We couldn't lie, and we said, oh no, we kicked you in the head last night while exiting out from the tent. And they're like, oh, that makes sense. And we probably should have told someone, maybe an adult, that hey, there's a potential concussion going on here. Can we please check them out? But we didn't, because we didn't understand. We didn't know head injuries could be bad. I think they're fine. They didn't faint or anything. They were fine for the rest of the camp. Everything worked out. It's all good. I didn't cause lifelong brain trauma to any of my classmates, as far as I know. It's fine. They're fine. It's all good. Have you ever caused near traumatic brain injuries to your friends? To be fair, it wasn't on purpose, so it wasn't a hard kick. Pretty sure. Yeah, it wasn't a soft kick either. But it wasn't a hard kick, I promise you that. I think her name was Natalie. Natalie, if you're out there. Oh! Wait, why are we... Oh, Brit has followed. Thank you, Brit. Thank you so much for following. Welcome to the bunker, where we try not to kick each other's head as we go to use the toilet in the middle of the night. Am I unlocking any childhood memories for you guys? Have you all been kicked in the head before? I have been... This doesn't sound good. I've been knifed in the head before. I've not been stabbed in the head. I want to clarify. Hello, you. Welcome to the chat. I've been knifed in the head before, and by that I mean I've had a training knife thrown at me. I've told this story before, but I'll tell it again. We were taking a sort of defense class where we had weapons. I have nailed in the head by a nail gun. Who threw the nail at you? Tell your story as well, Star. But we were taking a training class where we had fake weapons, not like LARP weapons, but actual weapons you use in combat training. So what it is it's made out of this very dense rubber. It's like car tire rubber, so it's decently still quite strong and dense, but you can't cut anything with it because it's rounded. When our instructor went to take a break, which they shouldn't have done, I told one of them, like, hey, why don't you try throwing the knife at me and I'll try to dodge it? I didn't dodge it. It struck me right on the forehead. And I thought, like, oh no, I didn't dodge it. Oh well, I guess I have a bruise for a while. I look up at the guy, and he's looking at me horrified as blood is just pouring from my forehead. Because head wounds, they bleed a lot. They aren't necessarily very serious, but they bleed a lot. So I had sustained a small, I'll say maybe about a 1 to 1.5 centimeter cut on my forehead, and it was just pouring blood. And he immediately ran to get the instructor. And the instructor came over, and he was very calm. I was actually very calm myself. I was just like, oh cool, my first head injury. I was a weird child. And long story short, we had to walk all the way to the nearest clinic so I could get stitches. To this day, I've got a little scar on my forehead, but it's faded a lot, so you can't really see it. But yes, that was the story of my first head injury. I was kind of excited. I was like, oh yeah, my first head injury. I should take a picture. I didn't have time to take a picture. They told me to go to the clinic faster. I thought, would it be possible to draw a crow with a top hat? It would be possible. This is for somebody though. It's a commission on my mod, so it's not gonna be drawn here. But if you like, I got free commissions redeemable in channel points. Star says, I was a little kid, my dad took me to his work. He works on the roof. I know you mean that he's probably a roofer, but I just imagine he puts a ladder on your own house and he brings you up there. He's just like, yep, this is my workspace. This is where I've been hanging out every day. I wanted to help him, so he said to throw a nail for him. I picked up a nail and threw it. I didn't throw it high enough, so the nail came back to me. Did it hit you sharp part first or the head of the nail? My first head injury is probably the hairstyles that actually cut a notch in my ear. Does that count as a head injury though if it's a year? I mean, it's still a terrible injury. I've also tripped a lot, wrecked bikes, and walked into a crane. Lazy, please. I need you to take care of yourselves. Okay? I need you guys to be safe. Stop causing yourself bodily harm. Grievous injury. I tried to joke. Thankfully, it's not a sharp part that hit me, I think. It's still in there. It's still in there. It hasn't been removed. Did your dad freak out? Or is he just like, Star? That's why I grew the horns there. I hit them first. But they're not in front of your head either. They're to the sides. So you're still gonna walk into things. Right? The horns aren't going to prevent you from walking into things. They're gonna fend off side attacks. Let's color them in. I'm excited to get to the shadow and the lighting, but we need to color in all spacey first. I don't know what the background's gonna look like. I'll figure it out. Leave me, I'm safe. Why did you have to shush first? The shushing implies a lack of safety. I should put Spacey in my horror D&D campaign, right? Just have Goatman walk by. Do you remember did you guys ever watch BuzzFeed Unsolved? Back before they were Watcher? With Ryan and Shane. I think we've spoken about this before, but I really miss the old format. This reminds me of them because they went on the Goat Bridge. The Goatman Bridge, and they just started taunting the Goatman. Or one of them did. I really enjoy their series. I really wish they would go back to the old format. I don't know if it's copywritten by BuzzFeed, but BuzzFeed's not doing anything with it anyway. I wish they would just go back to what they were doing with the little texts and the talking about stuff. That was really good. Oops. Ito. Ad break starting soon. That's okay. I do need to eat breakfast. So what I might do is I might finish just the base coloring on Spacey, and then we'll have another stream. We will have another drawing stream, maybe next week, where I come back and I do up the rest of the coloring and all of that. Ito. So that I can go and eat breakfast, which I should. And all of you should as well. Sneak off to your kitchens if you're hungry. Go and make yourself a nice, lovely meal. Or whether it's breakfast, it's breakfast all the time. It's breakfast every day. Ito. Hang on, what's this? I'm sorry, I just got a message from my dice making people. They've created new molds. We have blank molds now. That's so cool. We didn't have blank molds before. For those of you who don't know, I do make dice. And we have been, whoops, I dropped my phone. We have been trying to get in blank molds for so long. We've just been using regular store-bought molds, which I'll be honest, aren't that great. They have a lot of bubbling issues on them, and I don't really like them that much. But yeah, we got proper molds now. Oh, that's so good. I can't wait to go in and make some dice. Ito. Oh, but the mold's a bit thin. Okay. Okay. I'm so excited. So excited. I'm gonna make some new dice. No new molds. Don't touch the blue die. I'll be very careful with the dice. They don't burst on me anymore. I swear. I've been trying to recreate some rainbow dice. Having the all 7 dice be colors of the rainbow, because there's 7 colors of the rainbow anyway, and there's 7 dice in the set. I've had issues with them because they keep bubbling and stuff. I have a few current ones I have, but I'm thinking of starting over on them just because they haven't been working out. They've been getting a lot of bubble. I think I used a bit too much ink, so it's a bit thin. I should have just let it dry longer, but I didn't. I tried to carve out the soft parts and remold them, and it just isn't working out. So I'm very sad to have wasted the resin for it, but I think it might be better to just start over than try to fully salvage them. So I'm gonna start over on those dice. And I can't wait. I can't wait to use the blank molds, because that means we can finally paint on the dice. Because in full dice molds, you can't really paint on it unless you coat it again in something. But now with the blanks, which are smaller than regular dice, we can paint on it and then add it to the bigger dice molds and just have it all look great. Have it all look good. I can't wait. I'm super excited. I probably have to wait until next month to actually do any more dice, because I'm super busy right now doing stuff for other props. But due time, I'll see if I can show off some dice to you guys. I'll see what I can do about it. A part of me is tempted as well to maybe offer dice up to people as commissions, but I don't have the permission for it yet, so I'll need to get permission for that to happen. What do you guys think? Would you like handmade dice from Tenny? Do you like dice at all? How many of you have never touched the D20 in your life? Let me introduce you to a world of dice goblins. We'll get you being a dice dragon in no time. Okay, let's finish coloring off the coat. Then I'll call the stream here so that I can go and eat, and I'll see you guys in the coming weekend. Thankfully, my dice collection is down to my lava set. Come on. But you should have a water set to complement the lava set. And then you should have an obsidian set, because water and lava, they make obsidian in Minecraft. and then after that, you need more, that obsidian dice is gonna need a pickaxe, so you should get a pickaxe dice. What I'm saying, Spacies, I think you need more dice. To qualify as a mod, I think you need more dice. I think all my mods need to own at least 10 dice sets. You heard dice name. I haven't been buying dice because I've been good. I've made at least one good financial decision and not bought dice in the recent months. I've only gotten one set from a lucky draw. There's this set of mirrored dice. It's made of glass. I've never owned glass dice before. Also, hello beach. Hello that beach. I've never owned glass dice before, and there's a set of glass dice that are being sold right now in my D&D location. Nobody has bought it yet because it is quite expensive. But it looks so nice. When I've gotten all the things that I need to get for streaming, I will save up for it. As of now, it just sits there in the display case taunting me. Looking so pretty. Okay, it's not the prettiest dice. To be honest, most of the novelty is from the fact that it's glass. I've never owned glass before. It's mirrored glass as well on the inside, I think. I think you can do more mirrored glass. If I do find a better mirrored glass dice set, that will probably take over instead. Priority instead. But as of now, it's the only mirrored glass dice set that I have ever seen. I need them all in my collection. Okay. I'm gonna save this here. Wow, now look at my files. Now look at my files. There's a lot of weird, just randomly named files. What the? I'm gonna name it space and I'm gonna save it here. Okay. Sure. Let us. I think we've almost been going on for 3 hours. No, almost. Not quite there. 2 hours, I think. Saw that old man yow. No, you didn't. You didn't. Okay. Let's raid. And I think we all know who I'm gonna raid. Because I don't get to raid them super often, even though they're my Oshi. I hope they're still around. If they're not, then I will raid somebody else. But I don't get to raid my Oshi very often because they stream at such weird timings. Jiggy is also online. I want to raid Jiggy at some point. We will raid Jiggy at some point. Let's raid Crony. What's our raid message? Oh, I don't have any. What should we say? And what should we say? What should we say to our zombie Oshi? What did we talk about today? I don't remember. I have memory issues. What did we talk about? We talked about AI. I don't want to say anything about AI. We talked about bread. We talked about bread. I'm not really bread themed though. We talked about horns. Okay. Let's use this. Let's say let's send gotta go. I send this. Gotta go. So we are naturally afraid of you. Goats are scary. Alright. Okay. We got that message in. We're gonna start right. Thank you for spending time with me again today. It's a short one. I promise it will get longer. That's what everybody says. It'll be long. I'm sorry, Cookie. We're ending the stream now. Okay. I think we got everyone in. Alright, thank you so much for spending time with me again today. It was really sweet. I'm gonna go eat breakfast. Y'all make sure you eat breakfast, you drink water, do all the things you need to do. I'm gonna head off and I'll see you guys super soon for more plushie making, alright? Bye-bye, everybody. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.